back, Gridiron Club members, as we take a look back on our VMI game and look forward to preview this week's contest against Central Michigan University. I'm Dave Cicchini, and I'm joined with two of my players here. To my left, we have sophomore running back Rashawn Baker from upstate New York, and over to my right-hand side, we've got senior defensive back Gavin Pringle from Baltimore, Maryland. Guys, just as we look back at the VMI game, I guess I'll start first with you here, Rashawn. Being from upstate New York, was Lexington, Virginia the farthest south you've ever played a football game?
Yeah, Lexington is the farthest I've ever been, I would say, U.S. as well.
Okay, all right. Have you ever played on a natural grass, Bermuda grass surface like we did?
One time I went to a camp, it was actually the Steelers practice field. We played on the grass, grass field.
All right, and how did you handle or feel like things went as the conditions deteriorated and the rain was coming?
I would say we got used to it. The beginning was a little rough to keep your footing, but as the game went along, we got adjusted to how the grass was.
Yeah. Obviously, the game started out slow for the Bison. We were able to get our footing, no pun intended. We started driving the football better in the second half, and of course, your big catch really got us on the board and kind of changed the fortunes as we really got going in the second half. Can you just kind of take us through that play?
It was actually a check, and I was wide open. I was just doing what was expected as a D1 running back to catch the football in wide open space and go score.
Obviously, well, great job there, and obviously, let's turn to the defensive side of the ball now. Gavin, you had a huge pick in the game for us. Could you just tell us what happened on that play?
Yeah, we was just in cover 3, and I just went through my reads, and number 1 kind of stopped, and then 2 went vertical up the seam, and I just jumped it. And many guys like him have caught the pick. So.
Yeah, that was outstanding. And not only being an outstanding defensive back for us as well, this is really your first year as our full-time punt returner. What about returning punts gets you so excited?
Definitely having the ball in my hands, getting a chance to make a play. So every time I touch the ball, I'm really looking to attack the punt team and just look to score every time. So that's what's most exciting.
Yeah,
just
absolutely. Yeah, it's a little bit different mentality though, returning kicks versus returning punts, and that's something I'm not sure our viewers really know. What is the difference in terms of being a good kick returner versus a good punt returner?
When you punt return, it's just really you back there by yourself. The defense or the punt team, actually, they're in your face as soon as you catch the ball, so you got to be smart with how you play it, whether you fair catch it or catch it and run. So you just got to be smart, and then your teammates running downfield trying to block for you, so you got to let them know kind of where the ball is at the same time. So that's really just the biggest thing, just taking control of the field and your teammates that's out there helping them be aware of what's going on.
Right. Yeah, it was a tough first half for the Bison. We fell down from early, and I really give credit to our players, the way they fought. The second half was a much different story. I felt like we were much better adjusted to the conditions, and our players offensively and defensively really performed better. As we turn to this coming week's opponents, Central Michigan, an FBS opponent, one that went to a bowl game a year ago. They are 0-2 so far, but they are a very talented football team. Gavin, I guess I'll go to you here. What gets you excited? We play one FBS opponent a year. You've played. You really made headlines. I think your first college football game, taking an interception back for a touchdown against Temple. What about playing an FBS opponent gets you excited?
Well, my freshman year, I got to play against Temple. I made some plays, and then last year we played Army. I didn't get to play due to injury. So this year, just going out, basically showing that we can compete with anybody. That's my biggest thing. I'm a competitor. That's what I love to do. So whenever we playing, a bigger team or a better team, my biggest thing is just showing that we can compete with anybody and we can go against whoever. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Rashawn, what about you? We're back on in Mount Pleasant. They're back to turf field, so something more accustomed that you're playing on. What gets you excited to play Central Michigan?
I would definitely agree, just playing that big competition, kind of like trying to shock the world almost. And I know Gavin has aspirations as well, so, this is really good film, really good competition, just, to go out and try to get a win.
Right. There's no doubt. I know our players love to play in these games. Yeah, they're competitors. They see a chance to play against the best possible competition that they'll see, and it's a great feeling as a coach having players that really welcome that type of challenge. We know that we're underdogs going into the game, but we also know that there have already been several upsets where FCS teams have gone out and played really well against FBS competition. So with a great week of practice, that's our goal, not just to go out and have a great experience traveling to Central Michigan, but to come home with a big upset win. That's all for now. Dave Cicchini signing off. We appreciate everybody in the Gridiron Club, all of your support, and we hope to see many of you guys out there in Mount Pleasant come Saturday. Let's go Bison.